Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video we will show you 16 expert weight loss tips. Forget counting calories and make burning fat second nature with our simple weight loss tips. Losing weight is never easy and there's no one tip that's going to change that. However, it also doesn't have to be as complicated a process as many of us make it by counting every calorie or stripping our diet of entire food groups while trying to follow aggressively restrictive diet plans. Instead of adopting a radical or all-encompassing approach, try adopting a series of healthy habits and making them an integral part of your eating routine. As your good habits start to outweigh the bad, you may well find that losing weight and, crucially, maintaining a healthy weight become natural to you. And you'll get to keep on eating carbs throughout. Below you'll find 16 tips that can put you on the path to losing weight. You don't have to try to take on all 16 at once. In fact, we definitely advise against trying that, because you'll overload yourself and quickly lose motivation. Pick a few to start with that you think you can manage, then keep coming back and adding more into your lifestyle. 1. Drink more water. The quickest and easiest way of reducing calorie intake is to drink more water. A study of more than 18,000 adults found that increasing daily water consumption by just 1% resulted in the intake of 70 fewer calories, while drinking 3 extra glasses lowered calorie intake by 205. 2. Be smart with carbs. Carbs still get a bad rap for making people fat. That's partly because some types, think chips or crisps, are easy to overeat. But whole grain carbs, like unrefined brown bread, rice and pasta, can actually help you lose weight, according to a new study from the University of Eastern Finland. Eating whole grains increases levels of betaine compounds, which improves glucose breakdown to keep your metabolism firing. 3. Eat more seafood. Eating oysters, crab, salmon and tuna, and other copper-rich foods like beef and Brazil nuts, can help you lose fat by improving your fat cells' ability to regulate metabolic processes. Subjects suffering from low copper levels had fatter fat cells, the researchers found, because the deficiency altered how these cells process the storage and burning of fatty acids and sugars. 4. Be mindful at meals. Sitting at a table to eat instead of doing it at your desk, on the sofa or standing up reduces your risk of overeating by making you more mindful during meals. 5. Be consistent. This doesn't mean you have to do the same boring squat routine every day, it just means you have to be consistent with your fitness routine. It's easy to start a new fitness routine, but it's very difficult to continue it. Write down your workouts for the week and make sure to stick to that. I recommend working out 5 days a week with 2 rest days in order to see results. Keep your workouts exciting by switching it up every day. After a few weeks, working out will become a habit and you will start to crave it. 6. Beware added sugars. These can creep into all kinds of foods that you might not expect to be full of the sweet stuff, like condiments and shop-bought sauces. Opting for foods without added sugar is a must. Sugar spikes your blood glucose and if you don't burn it off it'll be stored as fat. 7. Be a goal-getter. Too many people start their fat loss plan without setting an end date or a realistic goal. You need targets to keep yourself motivated, especially for situations when it would be easy to make bad decisions. When you get offered cake on a colleague's birthday, it'll be easier to turn down if you know you're only 2 weeks from your goal. Set a finish date that you are 100% confident you can hit. There will inevitably be times where you're tempted to go back to old habits, and having a specific goal, with smaller milestones along the way, can keep you on track. 8. Track your progress. It's vital to take photos and measurements and keep a training diary that details not just moves you do and weights you lift, but also how the session felt. This will give you the insight to make smart changes to your program to keep your body guessing so the fat keeps falling off. 9. Record what you eat. Writing down what you eat is a great way of tracking your eating habits. Does your nutrition differ on weekends or under times of stress? To go one step further, you could do this with a training partner and show each other what you're eating. 10. Separate fats and carbs. Avoid eating fats and simple carbs together, especially once your rate of fat loss begins to stall. When you consume carbs, insulin levels spike. The extent depends on the type and amount of carbs, and insulin's job is to shuttle any recently ingested energy to the areas of the body that need it most. If you've been training hard, these nutrients will be delivered to muscle cells to repair and rebuild them. But any excess energy you consume, particularly from fats and simple carbs like sugar, will be stored in fat cells, which is the last thing you want. 11. Don't rely on fat burners. At best, fat burners are an expensive combination of caffeine, green tea and other ingredients designed to raise the metabolism or mobilize fat. At worst, you may be taking something detrimental to your health. Many people take a fat burner as an excuse to skip the gym when they're tired, often because they aren't eating enough or short on time, in the mistaken belief that it will do the job instead of exercise. But even if your fat burner does mobilize fat, you still need to exercise to burn it off, or it will just continue to be stored. 12. Eat gut-friendly foods. Nutrient absorption through the gut is the key to successful fat loss. Inflammation of the gut lining can prevent absorbing nutrients, which can make you more hungry and knock your hormones out of whack, encouraging fat storage. Avoid foods that you've found to cause gut discomfort and eat more fiber, veg, and omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D3 oily fish, as well as taking a high-quality probiotic to replenish your gut with good bacteria. 13. Build new habits. The crucial factor to success is forming new, healthier habits. Once you start to develop new habits, such as planning your meals, sticking to a structured training program and getting better quality sleep, it becomes easier not only to lose body fat but also to keep it off. 14. Make your own meals. If you don't have a clear idea of what you're eating, you simply can't stick to the daily limits needed to create a calorie deficit, which is when your body has no choice but to burn fat stores. 15. Don't shop hungry. Shopping hungry leads to bad ideas. We all know it, and yet we all still do it. Have a precise list of items you need for a targeted, efficient approach without the risk of buying things you don't need. 16. Avoid sugar mixes. A 2017 study published found that having a sugar-sweetened drink with a high-protein meal can decrease metabolic efficiency and prime the body to store fat. Fat oxidation was worse with a higher protein meal, so a fizzy drink can undo all your good work. Stick to sparkling water. Thank you for watching video. If you like the video, please like it, share with your friends and subscribe. Also click on link below the video in the description. This helped me not only lose weight but keep it off. Hope it helps some others.